a benefit here. So I'm not opening that something happen. Good morning.
Good morning. First of all, now a very, very nice ceremony. Yeah. Of course, the organizers for they know how to organize events. The glamour, the host, the hostess, the red carpet, the cameras, the legends that were present, the light, stage, Bibia was spot on. And the organization of the event in Ankasa, super. Now, Rich, me were fundamental problem with the voting system, you know, and omo voting, you know, and how consistent they could be. And so that you're too strong a point. But I will make it in my say, omo muti, you know, I agree with me thoughts and my reasoning now. But first of all, say usher all the winners of their order. May I sure say Lame Yama winning the Copa Trophy. Now Obia expect say Obi winning. Among all the competitions for the Yakshin Trophy, no, Emiliano Martinez deserves a winning for club and country within this period. Now you can want some, no problem. The year in retrospect, and falling within the year now, you bought a man World Cup, and within that time, you more a man national team competition be a giddy. Now, which this is why I draw my basis and I can build on for all the analysis numbers I'm here. Coach of the year went to Real Madrid, Carlo Ancelotti. Coach of the year. Women's team of the year went to Barcelona because they won everything, including a Champions League. But a member team of the year didn't go to any of the international teams, say the Spanish national team, It went to Real Madrid. The problem is say Usha Omo voting now. And me say Omo Adomo Facebook and dating out as well. Those who vote, Omo voting. Rich, Omo to about for the men's Ballon d'Or and Ballon d'Or. No. They are also in the same category for voting for one year coach of the year and the team of the year. See, someone make an EU. So if we only put back here, we are Richie. Ujidi say within the same year, De La Fonte or the Spain, Aji, Euros, also Derby, I don't know the best coach. Scaloni, Adi Argentina, Aji Copa America, also you don't know the best coach. Name a Carlo Ancelotti, and a best coach. Simply because he won the Spanish La Liga and the Champions League, and you think that is enough. So I was Vini, the coach of the year. You think Real Madrid is the best team within the same duration because Real Madrid energy the Spanish La Liga and the Champions League, and you think you're good enough to win the team of the year. Rich, say if that is your thinking pattern there, then I believe a Real Madrid player should have won the Ballon d'Or. Meaning say they make a what man say. Sanka Anna De La Fonte, and we need coach of the year. A Spanish national team, Argentina national team, and we need team of the year. Then I would understand okay from all to Abano. They are preoccupied to say so. Say we have to know because there were international tournaments in terms of priority and points. The Jinsa international tournament, I was rotating club football for the year. And all the other votes in the call. Then I would have understand if a Real Madrid player does not win the Ballon d'Or. Number 2. Rich, you see, I'm creating the impression on social media. Say, who be a? And when we tell me say Vinicius and deserve Ballon d'Or now, then only football, they should stop it. And we know be a and football.
Okay.
Rich, I didn't make us Real Madrid as a club didn't choose Vinicius as their player of the season. Real Madrid as a club, they didn't vote for Vinicius as their best player of the season.
Vini no who did it.
Yes, Vini
no club best player.
The evidence is there. You can put it there. You can go to realmadrid.com today and find out who they vote as the Mamu 5-star player of the season. Real Madrid as a club, I say, Jude Bellingham is the player of the season of Real Madrid when they did their internal votes. La Liga voted Jude Bellingham as the player of the season of the league. This is the evidence. Anyone who share Facebook can watch it. This is Jude Bellingham with a Mahmoud 5-star trophy, which is given to Real Madrid best player of the season every year. And say, the other picture now, you could see the write-up. Jude Bellingham was awarded Real Madrid Mahmoud 5-star player award in 2023-2024 season. The English midfielder won the award thanks to a spectacular first season at the club. This is it. And Vinicius didn't even win the best player within the club. Why do you think, sir, if someone goes out there and don't vote for Vinicius Junior as the overall Ballon d'Or winner, who see the person bias and you see racist, I'm sorry. I want that George Weah, Ronaldinho, Ruud Gullit. Black men have won with prestige. Who see racism, our fans in the Ballon d'Or. They should forget about that argument. Now, Rich, you born Real Madrid season, you know. Na omaji Spanish La Liga, na omaji Champions League. Medical culture say in the Spanish La Liga, the player of the season of the whole league was Jude Bellingham. In the Real Madrid team, the player of the season of the team was Jude Bellingham. In the Champions League, check the number of player of the match. Jude Bellingham won the same number of player of the match to Vini Jr. The only difference is that Vini Jr. won the overall best player in the Champions League. And people are saying, because Vinicius and we need the best player in the Champions League, it is enough. Say, I was saying, yes, Vinicius Jr. is the best player.
City, if you know, Real Madrid fans say, okay, so Sasana said, yeah. Say, the Rodri knows no City, I do the same thing. Or the best player, yeah, you know.
Good. That is why until I say nobody should hold your opinion say and Vinicius bet right to have won it. And say well we yes see award yes see obia. I am saying say the award was as open as BBR. And obi vote you know. It doesn't go into who right to say so it is so obvious. People are making it seem say it was so obvious Vinicius should win and I will win. That is not the argument. Now Rich. For Javier And Rodri, look, Ballon d'Or Fia in Share FM. The day we did proper analysis and vote, who won? Wasn't it Rodri? You can't say okay, we are talking about Fia inside that. When a win here, wasn't it Rodri? Now you see, it is true, say, Rodri was not in the Premier League team of the season. And okay, he didn't even come close to the Premier League player of the season for Wambamumpo. But Rich, we put back the criteria for why and I also winning the Ballon d'Or no, and tell me which one and Rodri and ticket. The Premier League awards is also awards says the American was in here. But bring back the Ballon d'Or criteria. Not going one by one. Nakati me say within the year you reach those personal can was Rodri and take any of the box. Now Rich.
Jeff, Monsan fan to subim na. Yeah, so take box is 3 now.
Criteria is simple.
Okay.
I must say the first criteria you need to pass and say I want to say individual performances. A decisive and I was a impressive character. Rich. Within the year I can once no. Everything Man City and Spain national team win. Tell me if Abanti for the Rodri, the individual performances were for man. Or you decisive in the team both for club and national team and doesn't he have an impressive character? People watch the criteria and they think that it is only about your football that you play.
As a character to count.
But the character so the antics of talking to referees, any antics na Kimi Chachibu Amatro, no what to form, as if say you don't respect him, and all those things. It goes into a journalist head or talk about you about the ball on the ball and go for seeing ball on the ball. Or you're impressive and I say, or you're impactful on the team and go for the same thing. But some help character, and India may the way ahead of honor. It could be number 2, team performances and achievements. Rich.
What could be?
About team performance and achievement. Does Vinicius have more team performance achievements than Rodri? No. Rodri won the Premier League. Within the same year, won the FIFA Club World Cup.
Now we are.
Within the same space, won the Euros. With the Spanish national team, it's about team performance and achievement. Vinicius, and then the team Rodri within the same year, and I can't watch them. Now, when it comes to class and fair play, it is linked to the character. Very, very linked to the character. And for me, Rich, maybe I think the award wasn't Vinicius' birthright. It wasn't. And the last message I already, is as if saying how I was going to conclude. Look, Real Madrid presented 2 or 3 players na omo ben ade and it was always going to split omo votes any the way no be siako na medema no sikra no. Rich, I am very, very, very happy say if you are chinekwa e be di Ballon d'Or hon komo no, we will have the opportunity to bring defensive midfield role as a very, very important role in football because of Rodri. And come and say, probably Abia Gibiano, we are too obsessed about one nation goals, and we forget these people. And on the end of the day, he has been produced by Pep, who have played that role, who have put significance on that role, but has never gotten to this level of telling the reason say a defensive midfielder is a very, very important role in football. And to me, what do we know? We know. The only excitement, so it gives us the opportunity to one day have a discussion about roles in football and say, at a point in time, defensive midfielder so we need Ballon d'Or, and the signature to say you can't football here, and my year 2 or says about omo to train omo bosulia and omo goals sometimes omo balance so very, very important, and it was created by Uri and Pep Guardiola. Rich. Okay,
Bismarck Osi Ben Payala mina say now. Adieu. Ballon d'Or.
Richard, good morning.
Good morning.
On say ye award beyond. Na ye the criteria but say win ye pay. When you are going to be satisfied, you the award in my manner. Let us stick to that.
Finito.
Yeah, stick it to our criteria. No? And that has been my problem with Ebiankophobia. Okay, bra, you can see a coach, I did criteria by a
Otuado there no.
Once I'm better, I can. Because Otuado clearly didn't meet the criteria. And surprisingly, Omo a route for Vini Jr. No. Some of them say Otuado didn't meet their criteria. They said it. Because the other two was the coach, no. Otuado clearly he didn't meet it. And it's a criteria no what they are. Let's stick to the criteria. The new criteria ni enfan judges o di pakrono o deserve and not o deserve. Any other thing is outside the criteria. And no, it doesn't matter. The other can be outside the criteria, doesn't matter. You see a phobia, huh? So there phobia. You will be on this height. You will be also say you will be on the 9 and tariff form. You will be a say. Your first hand money nyina the phobia we. We say Argentina will be on the 9 tariff for Bobia. Will be on also meet his height. To be also Argentina unconsidered. Because there was a criteria. Say you follow criteria and strictly there. Then we must know say certain things are here outside the criteria and it doesn't matter. Unless of course person catch them say they bet me are bending rules here and there to accommodate one or two things. But say then clearly some of the arguments for me doesn't even arise.
Criteria no. One is zero.
I mean show. As far back as 1999. No say Kufo year two guy as Kufo now that I know Obama Bayern Munich or Germany. Or the league, Echo Champions League. Echo Lusu Champions League, That I know Biasi Kufo and Beji Africa. I know Africa crowd. African Football of the Year. Yeah, the man one kukano. You know why? Because between the two of them, so we share the almost contribution to the cause of their national team. Nakanu was ahead of Ose Kufo. Of course, all 2001. Then you can make an argument for Ose Kufo because El Hadji Diop, the man in 2001, didn't deserve it because Kufo at the Bayern Munich winning Champions League, at the Bundesliga were winning as a intercontinental cup with Bayern Munich. Then in 2001, Mekai Bra Awards in Bekosono, Kufo ready Crawford said, Manu. Dana, what dress ya cotton? Dana, no more Dania than Haji. Haji do for Senegal. And obey the organ. I didn't obey the organ because we knew the criteria they select to be. The voice say, you can't tell me so be a wrong when you don't know the correct answer. The be aside me count.
Your own answer.
That's it. You can't tell me somebody is wrong if you don't know the correct answer. So mark work 1 + 1. No, 4. You mark 4 as wrong because you know 1 + 1 is not 4, it's 2. Yes, and it's at the end of it. Yen share criteria idea and let's ask ourselves, frankly, say what the Rodri General, not Vinicius Junior, why no betting boxes? Mine. Not a betting. Individual performance is decisive and impressive character. You can't individual performance. You can't individual achievement with clubs and so on. So with the Vinicius Junior now with the Rodri Junior one abefano. One abefano. No, I'm asking those who are making an argument for Vinicius Junior. So let's not attach emotions or other things to it. Let's stick to the criteria. I'm sure. Rodri for Manchester City, and I'm reading from because the best stars be better than Rodri for Manchester City. So Rodri, Eboboni Bia. Manchester City has not lost as many as 34 Premier League matches. Rodri Roma. Huh? Omu we need 27. I draw 7. Rodri free mu baku peno. 4 matches at Manchester City boy no. Omu we need 1. Lose with 3.
In absence.
Say Rodri Boboni Bia in 52 top flight appearances in Manchester City lose so much. 52 top flight appearances American. 42 wins, 10 draws. We are Premier League now. From 2003, 2004 onwards, successful passes for Rodri is 3,359. Successful passes in opposition half near 2,122 in a single season. 12 goals, 15 assists for a defensive midfielder. Then you had the achievement, you know. But it's Ayala kind one first Super Cup and count. Premier League, Super Cup, Euro 2024, whatever. Share Vinicius Junior for Brazil national team. Never compare Rodri, Spain national team and tell me say Vinicius the impact of Brazil national team no. Bro, Rodri Spain national team now. Bro. No. Vinicius Junior then or the Brazil national team na etimi aje. I don't know between aje. I don't know between no aje. Or the Champions League La Liga. I said Ayala can. Even the year can Jude was voted as the best player for MVP for La Liga. No. Why you support Copa España? But he has struggled with the Brazilian national team. Said you say for a struggle some years back. I had him one kukanu. Yadima I had you off no. Vinicius Junior has struggled with the Brazilian national team. Omo Copa America tournament of Brazil because he's saying. Because he's saying.
Basa.
Yeah. And see, I didn't know what. I'm here in Trep and Chain, the criteria nini. So we'll say Vinicius Junior and the Desabia. Tell us why. Or the Brazil GBB. Or the Brazil GDN. What would be for club and Nukwanyo? Yeka 3. And never me and Sunny Yeka. Yenka 2. Yenka 1. Yeka me and Sunny in our boom near the
club, country, and then Ushubai as a player.
Catch him say Rodri the Parks no baller. Na Vinicius Junior switching the Parks no baller. Why no or that's to Paddy? Why? So Rodri the no baller. Na Vinicius Junior switching no baller. Why na that Super Paddy? Vinicius Junior is always complaining about one thing or the other.
As a Bruno Fernandes.
Complaining all the time.
He complaining.
Why na that Super Paddy or Park no so? Enti me. I mean, who where this argument is coming from? Say, I said, my Vini Junior say, yeah, cut 2014 as some more this season. They cut last season. Last season as some year can this year. Last season 2014 as some year. And tell me, say 2014 no. Vinicius Junior, you had this in Rodri. Tell me.
Okay. Any of you Clemente and so at the end no. Emrana, Emedi,
Vini. I think this you have to be fair to Vinicius. We need a Spanish La Liga. We need a Super Copa de España. We need a Copa del Rey. Also, we need the Champions League.
But if you have idea how
we see about voting. To me,
as a more camp no more you for
Madrid for no more.
Madrid for your man adu.
They no me.
I didn't think some boycott ya dem.
Man boycott some so muntimimba.
Enye no kre.
Oh, na enye
no. Omo master dey senka Vinicius Junior na edia.
No, this is the story behind the whole thing. Nike are sponsor Vinicius Junior an official kit wear. Omo nyina no me worried with Madrid because they didn't know exactly the echo. On Sunday, Norma prepare a big celebration for Vini close friends here and they know that almost every year they will know somebody winning and someone winning. They expected and to do away with all the disappointments. Some decided someone go. See that to be a big deal. I party for one and for
I ready to go.
On my parties are the whole of the night. At the Abetiama Ballon d'Or, we saw Kojio. I can't tell the Real Madrid players and say so Kojio Ballon d'Or on a bar. Or yeah, specialized Rolex watch. Now the amount all the teammates. Send me a debut be so Vinicius or J Ballon d'Or no. And or mama say Rolex we here one ADM. You think the disappointment is easy?
Yeah. You see,
in terms of Neymar Rodri, Carvajal won more for club and country.
So I want to map in us and the bum say.
Exactly. Anytime make a joke say.
One Casa Real Madrid.
On your Casa Vini,
three key candidates.
You see exactly.
Which will be at train.
Anything I make a joke say. So Obi Casa Vini beja. Let us respect their opinion and inquire down to vote. Because obviously I can't say Lautaro Martinez for club and country, Carvajal for club and country.
Nippon is not wrong.
Exactly. The division of the opinions will come because there is a vote, and I think it's fair.
You can't three things. You can't club side. Just 1 minute. You can't club side and national team side. Club side and national team. Club side no. What the Cabal General now the Rodri General? Will you pick Cabal over Rodri? over picking about Rodri. But when it comes to the national team, they all won the Euros. But the club side, no, you will not pick about Rodri.
As in your movie, that is movie.
The impact and the contribution to the course of the
2009 Yemre Fee Haas and some no.
Brouhaha was the main.
I tell you,
Brouhaha was the main.
I'm discussing it, you know. Now, Jessica,
the man here interesting is it means even in the studio, Sankia Mayakoya say and Toba, people will have voted based on once you hear people disagreeing, it means someone will also have their own opinions and they will vote. But maybe problem is not to discredit the award because did say they also I did the idea. I was there. Who told you that? And combinations really. People would have also raised argument about how flawed that award is because Vini. Award the time. These things will come up. It's rich. My problem is the next year should a Real Madrid player be nominated and or like this will be winner.
And that time they will be confident.
And
if you are confident, you expect others to also come.
The Ballon d'Or, wouldn't be a Ballon d'Or come better than this year.
They are sore losers.
2 seasons or so ago did not come. Will be
it's bad.
No, it's not bad. You are making it bad. Then has Madrid told you that they've boycotted award?
Next year, my boycott. I
the pageantry makes it nice. Even during the days of Ronaldo Messi, they were there near Vini. Ronaldo Messi will gradually here.
Cry babies.
The day that Real Madrid are going to dominate the award, would they expect others to also come? So
in my eyes, we need a female best coach of the year when Timiamba. I'm just saying, say,
exactly.
No, remind us, it was a video. The thing is that because Vini because the concrete evidence for that isn't there. Now my point is that my only problem with Vinicius Junior is there. My problem with Madrid conversation and they say Vinicius Junior up to now and congratulate Rodri. That's my problem. Until say
because on June to me say Rodri is
focus how you are not being so accurate.
We follow the news. Rich, 2 hours, 3 hours to the event. What news did we get from the Spanish?
Yes, I'm not
but Carlo Ancelotti was still also Marco. Carlo Ancelotti the coach of Madrid team. But
did he go? Sorry. Mami sorry. Say yeah, Konya was me ba. Yeah, Konya was. Yenina some few hours to that was. Na ya tisi so. Yeah, nipa e fi so be win award wa ma. It means the boycott award.
There was a official communique on Madrid.
What happened?
Saying no.
I'm reading to about
I know what me 14.
Oh my boycott. And no assembly and you in your fina. Yebeka. Okay, yeah, George. George Thomas Wine. Na ono ogina de so kran man de toy. And here we are near Busan I was no go mu man as e but.
2009 ama this number 0248 457 and a 36 0248 457 and a 36 on the first winner for Sikos Kono and